On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
That's just in my circle, in my world, and what I'm seeing. Maybe it's different statistically, but and you can sure shed light on that. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm
Okay,
also seeing.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
also seeing when I come into these spaces and panels. I was in a panel on Sunday, right? Right here on the network. And I noticed that two of the women on the panel were absolutely just out there grinding, hustling, doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like they're doing just fine now. So why would you stop photography, real estate, whatever it is that you're doing when we get married to say, I'm just going to stay at home and I'm going to clean up a bit. I'm going to balance your checkbook. Who uses checks? Like, come on, like this shit doesn't make sense. Like you are already thriving.
Hold on. Do you
And
have kids, bro? I gotta ask
I,
this.
I have two kids. And let me tell you about that too, Quest, because it was one of the things I actually had written down. When my children need to go see a pediatrician, it's who's available. It doesn't, that's her job. No.
So let me ask you a question, Lady T. Is it much more beneficial for men or women to be married?
It's equally beneficial to both parties.
Nothing in the world is equal. Come on, let's be real.
Like, if I could have wrote this shit down before she said it,
Nothing
I
in
would
the
have
world is
called
equal.
it. She was gonna say equal. I knew you was gonna say that.
Wait, why do you think that? I'm curious to know why.
Because one hand wash the other, both wash the face. You're not going into, I mean, not in the ideal marriage. You want to be with someone that is, as a man, I'm sure men want to feel supported. They want to feel, I mean, then again, these men these days are different. But I feel like it's equal. I feel like everyone's gonna gain from being with it. Like you guys just gave stats on what were benefits of men being in a marriage. And then women, of course, we get that covering that most women want when you want to get married. So you guys work together and you both flourish and it's equally as beneficial. That's just how it's supposed to be. I don't feel like it's supposed to be more or less beneficial for either party. And I think that's a problematic rhetoric.
This is insane.
Well,
You say that's supposed to be.
the stats show that men benefit more from marriage health wise. So,
Okay.
Quest, when you got married, Anton, you can answer this too, whatever. Really, whatever. Who plans your doctor's appointments?
So I was in the military, right? So I get alerted when my ass need to go get
Maybe
checked
you
out.
wasn't.
You know what I mean?
Rilla.
Next person.
Can I ask-
Hey, I will say this.
We got you next, Rio.
I have to.
But hold on. Actually, you know what? I can answer. I can actually answer it. My bad, really, because like right now I'm retired now. Who schedules my shit now? I do. Like if I want to go talk to, get some therapy, or if I got a dental appointment or whatever, I do that shit.
Does your wife
then you
benefit you, or is it 50-50?
You said that does she what?
Benefit you more than you benefit her, or is it 50-50?
I think she benefits more than what I would,
So,
or than what I do.
Hey, Corey,
Like that's not the
I know Rio want to get in.
I'll go
either.
after
Like,
Rio.
I think you ladies are hearing that when we're saying it is that women benefit and men don't. Like that's not what we're saying. We benefit. We're just suggesting that y'all benefit a little bit more, especially in the long term. If we're looking at statistics, right? Like what's the average income for the Black woman out here right now?
Like 32, 33K.
I think Courtney is talking about statistics.
Kay, don't do this to me. Kay, don't do this to me. Let me finish my point, bro.
I'm not doing anything to you, sis.
Here we go. You in your feelings today, huh?
You called me bro.
I see. Okay, you know what? I got you.
You call me bro. I can't call you sis.
You're right. Hey, Kay, don't do this to me.
Thank you.
Let me finish my point. Okay. So the average income for a Black woman is how much?
With the lower 30K.
Right. And over time, is it going to increase? No, the average number is the average. The average income is the average income. Does a woman have to work for their entire life if she's single making that income.
Yes.
Yes,
And she's paying her 100% rent by herself.
all by herself, right?
Now, if she gets married, who's going to be paying the rent? Even if y'all do like a 50-50.
Hold on, y'all. We got to get to Rio. We got to get
Right?
to Rio.
But I mean,
I'm
but
just mute because
Quest,
you understand where I'm coming from. Keith.
I understand.
Yeah,
where
I
you're
get
coming
what
from,
you're
but Quest,
saying. We benefit
Quest,
way more.
hold
Wait, hold
on.
on a second. Can I finish this
Yeah.
point? Because if I get married
get to
today
Rio,
and
yeah.
my husband is like my dad, a provider, he's taking over the bills. That means I don't have to pay for this apartment. I don't have to pay for gas. I don't have to pay for the car. I don't have to, that's me. So I would give up this job just to wash some damn dishes, and I don't even use a dishwasher and to cook. What is that going to take me? An hour? And guess what? I clean every Sunday. The house will stay clean anyways. So we benefit if we get married, and if it's a traditional household, we definitely benefit way more than the man. We cannot say them we're equal. That's ridiculous.
And
Completely.
one last thing.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's
I
get to
got a
Rio.
very
Hold on,
nuanced
y'all. Let's get to Rio. Let's get to Rio.
I just want to throw out there that this ain't a general consensus as far as what all men want. I don't want no homemaker. Honestly, that's not what I'm looking for. I feel like she need to get her ass up in the morning and go do what she's passionate about, just like me, and get to her bag too, the same way that she was when we was dating. Like that's not a goal for me, for my woman to be at home. Answer the question about doctor's appointments. I make my own doctor's appointments. Why, when I get married, why would she need to take over that? For what? I'm a grown man. I should know how to schedule a doctor's appointment and go in there and explain what's wrong with me. You know what I mean? Like same with dental cleaning, eye exams and shit like that. Like I think we try to bring this old school way of life into today and it doesn't apply.
We
Listen,
should bring it.
we
We
shouldn't.
should. That's our problem.
Are you
But,
paying
but
50-50?
that's not what
You
we
asked-
Hold on, y'all. Let him
Let's
finish.
reel
Let him
that
finish.
back
Let him
on over
finish.
here.
that's
Hold on,
not
let
what
him
we
finish.
all want though, Courtney. Like you can't force that on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Do
you
you
can't
have
tell me
Israel?
what I like.
Y'all asking him the wrong question.
So, King Ro, are you
Asking
okay
the
with
wrong question.
50-50 relationship?
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him
Y'all
finish.
gotta
Let
let
him
him
finish.
finish. Let
on
him
the
finish.
same on the same stance to how I feel about and how I view women of today. They're kicking our ass when it comes to education, right? And
No, they're
honest,
not. No, they're not.
okay, well, in my experience, Anton, I know a lot of very educated women, and I know a lot of very educated men. There seems to be a disparity when it comes to us and as far as what we're doing. That's just in my circle, in my world, and what I'm seeing. Maybe it's different statistically, but and you can sure shed light on that. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm
Okay.
also seeing.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
also seeing when I come into these spaces and panels. I was in a panel on Sunday, right? Right here on the network. And I noticed that two of the women on the panel were absolutely just out there grinding, hustling, doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like they're doing just fine now. So why would you stop photography, real estate, whatever it is that you're doing when we get married to say, I'm just going to stay at home and I'm going to clean up a bit. I'm going to balance your checkbook. Who uses checks? Like, come on, like this shit doesn't make sense. Like you are already thriving.
Hold on. Do you
And
have kids, bro? I gotta ask
I,
this.
I have two kids. And let me tell you about that too, Quest, because this is one of the things I actually had written down. When my children need to go see a pediatrician, it's who's available. It doesn't, that's her job. No,